Welcome to the Connect's Digital Diplomacy Studio. I'm Alicia and I'll be walking you through some tips, tricks, and best practices for moderating live direct-to-web programs. But before we begin, let's go over the general layout of the studio. We have 3 different cameras here in our studio. One for you, the moderator, and one for the guest. And the other is a wide shot of everyone. Both side cameras have a teleprompter from which you'll be reading your introduction and the live questions that come in from the guests. The teleprompter can seem intimidating, but it's nothing to worry about. It's there to help you. We scroll the teleprompter to your pace, so don't feel as though you need to rush. If you slow down, we'll slow down. If you speed up, we'll speed up. Also, while you're moderating, the control room may give you or the guest notes in the teleprompter, such as, Secondly, think of the camera and the teleprompter as your audience. When you're looking into the prompter, you're making eye contact with the viewers. It's best to avoid looking down or away from the camera when addressing the audience. Just remember to be natural. Turn to your fellow panelists when you're speaking to them. Look, these programs are casual conversations. They're meant to be both informative and entertaining. The more engaging you are, the more engaging the program will be. When you're moderating, it is your responsibility to maintain the pace of the program. If you need the guest to give a short answer, don't be afraid to let them know. The same goes if you need them to elaborate. Asking follow-up questions is always encouraged. If a guest is moving off topic or becoming redundant, it's also okay to step in and redirect the conversation. There are a couple different ways to do this. Here are a few examples from past programs.
Tenemos tiempo desafortunadamente para una pregunta última. Entonces no tenemos mucho tiempo, una respuesta relámpago, por favor.
Sí, bueno, ahí sí.
Luis, 30 segundos.
Uno, el tema de la autocensura por el tema de la violencia. Yo creo que
I love this takeaway of the fact that investors invest in talent and people, because I think we see that a lot when we look across the board at successful companies and entrepreneurs. So we are coming to almost a close here. We have time for one more question quickly. Kevin, an alum from the Congress Bundestag Youth Exchange Program.
Another thing to be mindful of is that you are addressing an international audience, many of whom may not be native English speakers. Because of this, it's advisable to speak a little slower than usual, and be sure to enunciate and articulate well. Also, it's not best to use long technical terms, acronyms, or colloquialisms, unless you're able to explain them or you're speaking to a very specific audience who will understand the references. Lastly, we have a few notes about wardrobe. We ask that you would stay away from strong patterns, stripes, and the color blue. The camera has trouble reading patterns, and because our backdrop is blue, blue outfits tend to blend in. Colors that look best are tan, khakis, reds, oranges, yellows, and other warm colors. It is also best to avoid scarves, large necklaces, bracelets, and watches since they can interfere with your microphone or make noises that the microphones will pick up. Finally, because we're using wireless microphones, we ask that you would wear an outfit that allows us to attach a mic easily. Collared shirts, jackets, and cardigans work best. High neck tops and dresses should be avoided. So let's review. Don't rush when reading the teleprompter. We will scroll to your speed. Think of the teleprompter and camera as your audience. These programs are casual conversations. Be natural and inviting. Don't be afraid to politely interrupt the guest or bring them back on topic when necessary. Avoid long technical terms, acronyms, and colloquialisms unless you're able to explain them or you're speaking to a very specific audience. Lastly, warm colors look best on camera. Avoid strong patterns, stripes, and the color blue, and accessories that could cause audio issues. Well, that's all we have for now. For more information, check out our written guides or feel free to contact your Connect's producer with specific questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the studio. Well, that's all we have for now. For more information, check out our written guides, or feel free to contact your Connects producer with specific questions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the studio.